Women as wife, mother, and daughter according to Sunnah. Introduction. There is no doubt that besides all of the aspects of mercy and peace to humankind, there is another significant aspect of Islam that is related to women. Before the emergence of Islam, the conditions of women were extremely worse. Newborn daughters were buried just after few moments of birth. Women were sold in the market just like other commodities. Slave girls had no right to ask any question. In these social conditions where there were not even the rights of slave men, nobody could even think about the rights of slave women. After the emergence of a new dawn in the history of mankind, all the people were given the equal rights of the living. This thing helped a lot all people, but its impact on women was found much significant. Status of women as mother. Mother is not only the word which is a true alternate of love, but it is also a relationship that is discussed by the Allah Almighty Himself when He discussed His love for His men. He says, "I love my men more than 70 mothers." In Islam, women are given great status as a mother. According to a hadith, it is said that paradise lies under the feet of mother. It is commonly observed in all over the world that young children remain close to their mothers as compared to father. It is because the main responsibility of mothers in Islam is to provide proper attention, basic education, and training to her children at an early age. It is also taught us in the Quran to behave well with our parents. According to a hadith, a person wanted to go to jihad but our Holy Prophet didn't grant him permission to go to jihad. Instead of it, he asked him to take care of his mother. Our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said that if her mother were alive and she called her even during Isha prayer, I would like to break the prayer and reply to my mother. When his foster mother came to see him, he spread his shawl on the ground to get her to sit there and called my mother. The status of women as a wife. The relationship between husband and wife is an essential part of the family, especially when someone wants to grow his family. This is the only relationship that is quoted by the Allah Himself while describing His greatness. And we created you in the pairs. In Islam, the husband-wife relationship is also described in detail. It is said in the Holy Quran that, and they, women, have rights similar to those of men over them. It is also instructed in Islam to treat the women, wives, with care. It is also said that men are protectors and maintainers of women. In case of family issues, if the issues don't seem to be resolved, women can go to opt for the right to divorce as well. The status of women as a daughter. Islam brought mercy and kindness of Allah Almighty to the humankind. In Islam there is no difference among children is allowed on the basis of their gender. Girls and boys, both should be treated equally. This behavior, especially with daughters, was not possible before. Many of the daughters were buried just after a few moments of their births. This act was strictly rejected in Islam. It is Islam that gave respect and honor to the daughters. It is said in a hadith that if someone had 2 or 3 daughters and he trains them and educates them well, then marry them and treats well with them, will be entered in the paradise. We can take the example of our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who used to love his daughters a lot. The status of women as sister. As there is no difference in children and there are equal rights of children in Islam. Even sometimes daughters are preferred more than sons. In the same way, there are some rights of sisters over brothers. It is said by our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when visit your sister's home, give her a gift according to your affordability. He didn't only teach us but also practically proved it by hosting his foster sister. He hosted her foster sister for 1 month, and when she went back to her home, he gave her many gifts. This was the behavior of our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, which should be followed by all the Muslims.